Hi guys, Greg here. Now today I am going to be reviewing this product right here, McCains Man Size Meals. Now I have chosen the bangers and mash for this review today, but they also do a butter chicken, a Kiev and a spaghetti and meatballs as well. But I thought I'd go the bangers and mash because, well, I would really like to see what a bangers and mash microwaved would taste like in one of these meals. Now this does weigh 500 grams, so it is a man-sized meal, and this in the shops normally for retail price is $8. So it's not a cheap meal, that's for sure. Although you can pick them up on special quite regularly for about $4 at half price. So make sure you check them out then. Now before I picked up the box, and have a listen. Sounds like a box of Legos or something, doesn't it? Anyway, let's open it up and have a look inside. Let's take a look. Oh, okay. Well, it's a whole bunch of peas in there. Well, that looks funny. Look at this. We got some potato there, some mashed potato. We got peas floating around, and here we have some sausages which look like they're only about 3 inches long in a nice rich onion gravy. Well, at least I hope it's a nice rich onion gravy. We're about to find out. Let's see what sort of nutrients are in this. So the energy in this, 3,730 kilojoules. That's almost half your daily intake of energy. Protein, well, that's 4.8%. Total fat, well, that's 12.7% with a nearly 6% saturated fats. The carbs, 10.6%, of which 2.8% is sugars, and the salt is only 380 milligrams, so that's not much salt in there. Now the ingredients list, 29% bangers, which is sausages. Then there's a list of ingredients as long as your arm, and then it goes down to 44% vegetables. So 29 and 44, what's that? That's 73%. And the rest of the 27% is something, who knows? And it does say that it's got 2.5 serves of vegetables in here too, which is pretty good. Anyway, let's start nuking this. So remove frozen meal from carton. Check. Cook on high for 5 minutes. Alrighty. 5 minutes, here we come. Okay, so after the 5 minutes, we take the meal out of the microwave, peel back film lid, and rotate the sausage. Ooh, I love a good sausage rotation. Ooh, gee. No wonder they want you to rotate that sausage. Have a look at it. Crikey. Is that a rotation? Let's hope so. That's easy enough to rotate. I thought it might be a bit more of a chore than that. So, lid back on. Back in the old nuker for another 3.5 to 4 minutes. I'll go 4 because that's easier. And then remove from microwave and let it stand for 2 minutes. Well, while I'm letting it stand, how about we get rid of this plastic lid and take a look at this. That gravy has gone all through there and has started mixing in with the potatoes, which is awesome, and the peas as well. That looks good. How about we cut one of these sausages open, see what that's like. Now the outside has sort of turned a little bit crispy, well not crispy but hardened up, which I really like. Let's see what it's like underneath. So you can see there it's still that softness, but on top, that's the way I like to see it when it comes out of the nuker. Let's see what it's like inside. Well, have a look at that. That is one fully processed sausage. Does that look appetizing to you? Not too sure. Anyway, I'll just let it cool down before I dive on in and see what it tastes like. Okay, here we go. The sausage and gravy meal. I've cut up the sausages like the good dad that I am. So let's try some of this gravy first. It's got some real bits of onion hanging down there with the peas. Not too bad. Let's try it with some of this sausage. Well, the sausage is a beef sausage. Oh, I just hit a crunchy something. Now the sausages do taste fully processed and they're not as good as like a butcher's sausage or even a supermarket sausage. They are pretty average, but so far I haven't come across any like big chunks of fat. You know what I'm talking about when you come across those. It's just a big chewy chunk of fat or whatever it is. Haven't come across any yet at least. Let's try this potato. Now I'm guessing that this is reconstituted potato. It certainly looks like reconstituted potato. Oh man, that stuff is so chewy. It tastes like glue. Not that I've ever tasted glue, but if I had, this is what it would taste like. And there's actually got hardly any flavour in this at all. I'm guessing that you're supposed to mix it in with a gravy just to add some sort of saltiness to the taste of this potato. Wow, that potato is just some of the worst I've ever had. Now during the microwaving process, those peas have really dehydrated and shriveled up into little prunes, but they still possess the flavour of the peas. But if you're not a pea fan, then I'm guessing that this meal is not going to suit you at all. So let me try some mashed potato, gravy, peas and potato all mixed together. Normally that's something I would do, mix everything together, but I would highly recommend that you don't because the flavours just seem to not really meld together very easily. The gravy is salty enough, it's not overly salty, it's pretty good. Oh, what's that? But man, this potato, it is so bland and so chewy. I'm glad I picked this up at half price because I would not want to be spending $8 and getting this meal here. It is pretty poor. The sausages aren't too bad, although they are fully processed. The peas are pretty good and the gravy isn't too bad either. The flavour is alright. There's a little bit of red wine taste in there and the saltiness is okay, but I tell you what, these potatoes are just horrible. So for a score for this meal, I would give it a 3 out of 10. It's a pretty poor meal. The flavors aren't that good. The size is okay, but for what you're getting, they've done a really bad job at putting this together. So there you go, a McCain Man Size Meal, 3 out of 10 for the bangers and mash. I would not get this one again, that's for sure. I wouldn't mind trying the other ones that they have to see if they're any better. Although from experience, I'm guessing they're probably not. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time for my next review. Catch you then.
Oh yeah, this is Greg's Kitchen where the